My name is Uchen Dennis. I was arrested in 2000. And the day that I was arrested, I went to for the burial of my father. They told me that you're not going back home, that you're going to be the soldier. And I was not knowing what to do even, but I was crying. I wanted to come back. The following day, in the morning, they told me that they're going to register me to be the soldier. After I also say, I cannot mind to be a soldier because I was too young. I was 7 years old. From there they caned me 50 stroke. And I cried. And from there they took me under the tree. They poured the water on top of my head. That they're going to baptize me to be the soldier. And the problem that I'm having, I was dying from there. There's no shelter for me to sleep in. I could just sleep under the tree. So I took some three to go and fetch the water. So I told them to go back where we were settling. For me, I was behind. So I escaped from there, from the border of Sudan and Uganda. The problem that I'm facing at home is that because I'm the only child who was arrested in that village, people always abuse me, that they're from the bush. And I can just keep quiet. And that, I have only my mother. Anyway, she's a farmer. And she's not very old. So when I came back to school, sometimes I don't have the money for transport. I just ride the bicycle. And I have my grandfather who always buy the shop for me when I came back to school, but not all the requirements.
There are some people, when you maybe come back from the bush, they like to speak bad words on you that hello, you're from the bush and you're not good, and you like to scare to kill. So that's the problem that I'm getting at home.
My name is Jacob. I am 15 years old. I am in primary 7. I don't have my father and mother, but I want to study. So help me. I want to study up to university.
I need help. Please pay for my school fees.
I am 15 years old. I am in primary 7. My parents cannot be able to pay for my school fees. I need someone to help paying my school fees.
I'm glad that formerly abducted children are doing very well at class, although they are also faced with quite a number of challenges. They lack scholastic materials because most of them lost their parents. They lost the dear ones who could have stood with them to support them, to give them many scholastic materials, and that therefore hamper the way they are studying, and therefore they need some kind of support in scholastic materials. And for them, when they go back home, they also experience a similar problem because basically some of them are child-aided people. They have other younger ones that they take care of because most of their parents were killed, and some of them are living in the land that does not belong to them, and they need somewhere to resettle. And above all, they are growing up, and time will come that they need to settle in a particular place, and that place is not there. And that is what we are looking forward into, so that they could be resettled somewhere, so that they could be trained into some skills that would make them to be self-sustaining. And above all, some of them also need to be guided well because they don't have the parents when they go back home to guide them so that they grow up into adulthood who is responsible. Much as we are doing at the school, but they have that challenges when they go back at home. There's nobody to be a father figure. There's nobody to be a mother figure. And that is where they get the challenges. That is where they have the problem. And we want to join hands together that we may help them to grow up into adulthood, that they may forget of all that which has happened to them. And also, we see that it is important for them to get a place of their own, a place that they would settle for long, a place that will make them to forget of all that which happened to them. Another challenge that I'm foreseeing is that their sponsorship at primary school and secondary school will only stop in senior 4. And after senior 4, there is no more hope for them. And that is where we need to come in to help them so that from senior 4, either they go to be trained in some skills in technical, or they go to colleges or even to the university, so that when they finish their education, they can be self-sustaining. This is where we see that they need quite a lot to be assisted in.